Hi everybody, welcome back. This is about the third time that I have tried to do this video. Yeah, so this is my 1 hour Drill With Me whip and chat challenge that Mrs. Coffee put out to everybody on Friday, and I apologize, I did not watch her live Friday night to see it. So yeah, I'm gonna do mine now. And of course I did my Drill With Me that I usually do on Monday before I knew about it, so I'm running a little behind on this challenge, so I apologize. But anyway, so hopefully I can find something to talk about for an hour. Anyhow, so I've been trying to record this video for the past hour, and every time I try, actually longer than that, been trying since 9:30 this morning, and it's 12 o'clock. So I've been, yeah, it's not been working out, and it's really starting to tick me off. First, YouTube wanted to kick me off. Then I tried doing it on, you know, through my camera on my phone, and it didn't want to work. So yeah, it's not been a good day, and I'm just not a happy camper, so I apologize. So anyhow, as you guys can see, so if you're watching, you can get your drill kits out, and get your diamond painting kits out, and you can diamond paint with me and listen to me ramble on, and to all my lovely, wonderful happenings of around here. As you can see, I am working on the top 2 rows actually of my Diamond Art Club. I am enjoying it. It's going, I didn't realize it was going to go by this fast, and I'm, rather enjoying it. I just goofed a few minutes ago. I'm supposed to be doing the symbol C, and I misread the number I needed, and yeah, I put in the wrong color, and I don't feel like taking it out and starting over. It's too many of that color, and no, I'm just not gonna sit here and try to fix it. It doesn't look that bad, so okay. So let's see what's been going on this week. I did listen to some more of my book, those of you that are interested, and I'm a little bit over halfway on the book. I was having a moment because I usually, I like to read, and I like to read, the hardback, the actual book and have it in my hand. I don't, that's, always been that way. And, well, I forgot that I had the app Audible from Amazon on my Kindle and my Nook. And I thought, you know what? I'm sitting here, and, after a while watching Netflix, especially when you run out of, shows and stuff that you've been watching, you kind of get to the point where, okay, what's next? So I forgot all about it, and I thought, well, let me see if I have any, books, audio books on there. I did. I had 2, and well, actually I had more than that, but the ones that I had are a couple of the ones that I already have, I have in hard copy. So I said, you know what, let's listen to the one that I don't have, and So I've been listening to that one, and I'm enjoying it. Uh, I, kind of told everybody about it in the last video. It's a Stephen Kuntz book. Those of you who don't know, exactly who he is. He is, I guess, in the same category of Tom Clancy. So he writes, those kind of books. And at first I didn't know if I was going to like him when I first started reading him. And it's pretty good. He's got different, series. One is about an Admiral, Jake Grafton. Another one's about a spy with the CIA, Tommy Carlamini or something. I can't pronounce the last name. So, and I kind of forgot that book was there. And so I said, okay, and we're just gonna, go ahead and listen to it, because, I've totally forgot that it was there. So I said, okay. So I've been listening to that. Then I had posted in a group, I can't remember which group it was now, that I was listening to audiobooks and diamond painting, and a lady had made a suggestion about podcast. Now, I'm way, way, way behind on that kind of, thing. So when she said that, I thought, okay. So she told me the app that she uses, and I went and downloaded it and started looking, and I found a whole bunch of podcasts. Now, I'm one of these, I like true crime and stuff, things like that, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to download and I'm going to see what there is. And wow, I'm surprised. So I downloaded that, and then I started listening to one of them. It's sorry, I turned my head away. It's called, what is it called? True Crime All the Time Unsolved. And it's these two guys host it, Mike Ferguson and Mike Gibbs. And they talk about, unsolved cases, I guess, all over. When I started listening to it, they were talking about one that happened in England, or not England, Italy. And the deal was, or the deal is, I guess it's, still, I don't know if it's still unsolved or not. They didn't really come out and say, so I'm not quite sure on that. I forget how many years ago this was, but it was a two-part, and it was kind of interesting. 3, 6, 7, and I thought, okay. I love these kind of things. I love listening to these kind of things and watching these kind of things. I like Forensic Files, stuff like that. And so I thought, okay. And I, listening to it, I thought, And they go into, they give their opinion on the whole thing and stuff, and, what they think happened, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What they think happened and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, okay. this is interesting that, you know, and I mean, it's kind of cool. And they do this like, I think it's like every week, I think. And I'm put one too many on here. Ah, dang it. I put one too many on here. On my thing. Dingbat. And they, you know, they get into the whatever, I guess, investigation part of it. And they give their, you know, their opinion, what they think, you know, and all this. And I thought, this is cool. I even downloaded Dr. Phil. So, and I haven't got that far. There's a lot of stuff on there. I haven't really looked through all the podcasts. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Because I didn't get that far. So, I'm going to explore some more. I haven't listened. I haven't even picked up the Kindle this week because I found, like I said, I found a whole bunch on there that I thought would be interesting. And I have the Kindle. My daughter brought it over here for a different reason. Let's see if I can pull this up. Okay. One of the things I got was Once Upon a Crime, The Murder Squad, Dr. Phil. Somebody looks into the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, I guess. I don't know. The Dropout, I'm not sure what that was about. True Crime All the Time, which, no. I'm having a moment. Then you've got True Crime Garage, Up and Vanished. So it's kind of, I haven't gone through everything because I didn't get that far. So I will go through that and see what else there is. But it's kind of interesting. And, I mean, they go into everything about, you know, what weapon was used and all that kind of stuff. So, it's kind of fun. I mean, I don't want to say it's fun. It's kind of, I guess, educational is how I want to describe it. So, and I haven't, like I said, I haven't really, you know, listened in the last couple of days because I've been kind of leafing it with little dude because little dude is having some problems at school reading wise, and which is odd because he knows how to read. He knew how to read when he was, you know, 3, which I'm trying to figure out what is going on. And he swears up and down he has no idea why, you know, he's falling behind or why, you know, he's, I don't know. And I'm not getting any kind of feedback from his teacher, which I don't understand why. And it's really, really frustrating I guess that's the word I want to use, as I don't know how else to describe, you know. And, you know, and it's not like, sorry, I'm trying to make sure I don't mess this up. This is my first time using the 9-placer. Well, that I'm trying to use it all the time. I mean, and it's not like, you know, he's not trying, which that's what I'm trying to figure out, is, you know, what the issue is. And again, you know, I'm not getting any kind of feedback whatsoever from his teacher. So, I mean, and I don't want to take matters into my own hands and then, you know, call the school and, you know, say, you know, complain, because even though I probably should, and I get it, you know, teachers are busy. I used to be, you know, a teaching assistant, so I get it. I totally understand. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to wait and see. And if she doesn't, you know, answer my email back today, then I will, again, bug the crap out of her, because, you know, I want to know. I mean, would be nice to know. So, that being said, and of course, you know, and then, you know, Justin, he's, you know, he's been feeling gross again, and he went to school today, and he had a bunch of tests, but he went to school, and last night I checked him, because he's, you know, he's not been feeling the greatest for the last couple of days. He's had a cold. And, darn it, come on. I'm telling you, me and this 9-placer are not going to like each other. So, he came out last night, and he says, Mom, I said, yeah. I don't feel good. I said, okay, what's wrong? Which I knew he had a cold. He's been, you know, fighting that. And he said, I feel hot. Okay. So I said, well, what do you want me to do? And he says, I don't know. He said, can you take my temperature? Okay. Now, mind you, he's one of these ones, and, you know, I'm not going to get going to the whole background thing on this, because he's just, you know, he's one of these kids that doesn't like going to the doctor, doesn't like admitting, you know, when he's sick. And even when he's sick, he doesn't, you know, like being home. He has to really, you know, feel really, really bad to not be home, or to stay home. So I told him, I said, well, you know, if you've got a fever, you're going to have to stay home. And then he looked at me, he says, well, I can't miss tomorrow. I said, why? And he says, I have a whole bunch of tests. Now, mind you, those of you that, you know what had happened a couple weeks ago with him hooking classes. This is a kid that wants to skip classes. So I looked at him and I said, okay. He said, what? I said, this is coming from the child that wanted to hook school, or, you know, skip classes at school, now all of a sudden you're worried about, you know, test. And he says, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. You know, and I mean, I'm glad that he, you know, finally got his head on straight with that, you know, where that's, you know, that matters. And I said, okay, well, so what do you want to do? You want to go to school with this fever, and if, you know, you don't last, you know, you have them come, you know, call me or whatever? I guess. Okay. So he went to school. And next thing I know, I'm getting a phone call telling me that he's absent. So I texted him and I said, dude, where are you? I'm in class, Mom. Okay. And come to find out, the substitute for his first class marked him absent. And I thought, okay, were you in the classroom? Yeah. Well, there had to have been a reason why she marked you absent. If you were, you know, in the classroom, she wouldn't have marked you absent. And he says, but I was there. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to fight you. You know, I'm not even... So I called school. And I mean, mind you, I get a phone call when he's marked late. And I said, dude, and I called the school. And sorry, I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. And they tried to tell me that he's not there. And I said, I think you better look. I said, because he's there. I said, he just texted me. So, I said, he's been there all day. Well, we have him marked as absent. Okay, well then why is he texting me from his class? Telling me that he's there. I said, I even have a picture to prove that he's in the classroom. And I said, you need to fix it. Okay. Thank you for letting us know. And I hung up on her because I mean, you know, and I'm sorry. I know that's rude. But I'm really, really tired of this is every day. And, you know, I mean, it's getting old. And I've never, ever, you know, gotten these phone calls before. I mean, it makes no sense. And it just, I don't know. So, and I guess the only thing I can do is deal with it because, you know, one of these times I'm not going to call them back. And because it's getting very annoying. So, this stupid thing doesn't want to cooperate. Come on. There we go. But anyhow, so that, yeah, that's that. So I'm waiting for a phone call to tell me to come pick him up, or somewhere like that along that line, because he's been kind of grouchy, and yeah. I mean, granted, so have I, but but that's okay. I'm telling you, I don't know if I'm going to use the 9-placer ever again, because I can't seem to place these diamonds the right way, and it makes me really annoyed, and I'm tired of it seems like I fixed it more than I do diamond paint when it comes to this, because it's annoying. I mean, I try to set them on a symbol, but it doesn't always work. Okay. Anyway. So I'm trying to decide if I want to keep continuing to use my 9-placer, or if I want to put it aside. We'll see. So anyhow. But, yeah, that, and I can't get him to go to the doctor. I know he doesn't feel good. I mean, I get it. I mean, but he doesn't want to go. So, I don't know what to do to make him go, other than tie him up and make him go, which I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do that to my child. Don't worry. I'm not going to do that to my kid. I mean, even I wouldn't even want that. I wouldn't even want that to happen to me. But he just, don't know how else to describe this, but he just doesn't like to go. And I've got hair. So, yeah, it kind of bothers me. But I get it, you know. He is always afraid that when he does go, he's going to end up, you know, having to, you know, get a shot, and he doesn't like needles. So, that's his big issue on that, which I can understand. I don't like needles either. But, you know, it's got to be done sometimes. So, trying to think what else there is. Oh, I am thinking about doing a 500 subscriber giveaway. I'm still trying to come up with ideas and stuff like that, because if I do the giveaway, I'm going to have to mail out the stuff when I get paid, because, you know, I only get paid once a month, and, you know, I have to do that when, you know, I can do it. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, and thing does not want to cooperate. I'm telling you. I'm having issues today with these placers. I'm telling you. I didn't have issues earlier. I don't know what the issue is. So I'm trying to figure that out as I go. So, yeah, I will keep you guys, you know, up to date on that and let you all know what's going on with that. What else is going on? I am going, when I get close to the end of this painting, I'm going to do a time lapse, and I do want to do a voiceover with the time lapse, so I'm going to have to figure out, you know, how to do that. I don't know. I guess I'll Google it and find out, or you do it on, you know, look it up on YouTube and find out how other people do it. Because, and again, I'm getting irritated already with these placers. Because I want to try a time lapse, because everybody else seems to, you know, like doing them, and I thought it would be kind of something different, because I've never done that. So, and I'm just one of these ones that, you know, plain Jane. And I'm just kidding. So, let's see. I'm telling you, this is not a good day. I'm having issues today. Somebody want to shoot me now or later? I did start using the multi-placers. I'm still trying to get the hang of them. I know how to use the 3-placer, and which those of you that know, I got this from Miss Coffee. I love this thing. I'm trying to learn how to use the 6-placer. Those of you, I found this in my stuff, so I'm trying to get used to that one. I'm still trying to get the hang of it, and yeah. Doesn't always happen that way. I mean, sometimes I get it and sometimes I don't. And then I have to, you know, take my tweezers and move the diamonds around. So, yeah, but I'm enjoying it. I mean, I was intimidated and scared to use them only because I was like, and I've been used to doing 1 diamond at a time. But, you know, it really makes it go by faster, which is kind of good. So, really. Trying to think what else has been going on around here. I am going to get my next one kitted up and ready. I know I have 2 and that, you know, are waiting patiently. I know I promised Ginger Diamond Painter and Cindy's Traveling Crafts that I was going to do the they wanted to see the Sons of Anarchy one next. And then I completely forgot about that, so I apologize. Then Kaya Rose asked me to do my Supernatural one next, so I'm going to do that one next. I am also going to do, actually I'm going to be working on 2. I'm going to do the supernatural one during my lives. And those of you that know that about my daughter Miranda, that she got the butterfly explosion one for her for Christmas. So I'm going to finish that one for her because she got kind of overwhelmed with it. And I think, she got frustrated a little bit with it, which, I understand. The square diamonds, she kind of, had issues with. And, I sat down and showed her how to do it, even though, So now she knows, and she's working on another one that she got for her birthday. So, she's doing that one. So I told her that I would finish her butterfly explosion one for her. So I'm going to do that one during my Drill With Me's. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see me work on both of them. Yeah. Yeah. So I might get a little stressed out more than what I already am. And of course this squishy for my pen doesn't want to freaking cooperate. So yeah, I'm doing that. I don't know if I'm going to do a kitting video up of that one or not. I haven't decided yet. Trying to decide if I want to do that or not, because I don't really know. If I do, I'm not sure. I haven't decided. It's kind of like, one of those, I don't know. So, anyway, what else is going on here? I'm trying to think. I'm not, I know, I don't remember I don't remember if I can't remember if I said, what? See, I forget things. This is bad. I can't remember what I tell people, and I really, really need to, like, I don't know if I told you guys or not, and I think I did. So, if you've heard this, I know. If you heard this, I apologize for repeating myself. Some of you may have heard that I was supposed to be getting money for little dude from his dad after he got his taxes back. Well, that ain't happening. I kind of had a feeling that it wasn't going to happen, just because I know how he is, and I didn't really hold my breath, because I thought, why am I going to sit here and say, okay, he's gonna give me this, and blah blah blah. No. So when he told me, I was like, excuse me? And he's like, well, I'm not going to be able to do it. And I said, you do realize that your son is kind of going to be upset? Well, does he know that I'm supposed to be giving it to you? Yeah. Oh. Well, why did you tell him? Because it's his money. I mean, did you think I wasn't going to tell him? So it's one of those things. So I'm to a point. He tells me, like, the tax money, He tells me he's going to give me this. And I'm sorry, I have to get comfortable. He tells me that he's going to, you know, give him this. But he makes excuses as to why he can't after. And I'm done. I'm done trying to figure him out. So, it's kind of annoying. And I'm tired of the dumbness. So, and I think Sky's kind of gotten tired of it too, because he doesn't even ask anymore, you know, about, you know, the money. He's just tired of asking. So, and I can't say I blame him. And I'm sitting here waiting and hoping and praying that it doesn't cut off again like it did earlier. Because it went like 40 minutes and then it cut off. So I'm kind of waiting, seeing, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it stays on. So if I kind of looks like I'm stopping and so forth to, you know, talk, please understand I'm looking at the time up on my camera. And because I'm getting paranoid. Let's see, what else has been going on? I'm trying to do the house because we have an inspection coming up, and I'm trying to get that ready. I hate cleaning walls. I hate wiping walls down. It's such a pain in the rear. Excuse me. I just hate doing it. It's a pain. Literally, seriously, it's a pain. And I can't. I just hate dealing, you know, doing it because it's a pain. And, you know, I need to get magic eraser. I think that's probably, you know, going to be easier than bleach. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah. I did do my storage. I know I was posting about it. I was going to make a video about it, but I didn't think it would be a pretty good video. I do need to get some cardstock though, and I don't even know if I have any. I kind of borrowed idea from Abra, and I thought that was kind of a, you know, a really, really good storage idea, and kind of use that. So I have that. And why does it look like I only have 5 on here? Seriously. Trying to think. What else? So I did that. I did all my square drills that, what the heck? Square drills that I had. So now I got to do my round ones, which I'm almost, you know, I've got those ready to do. So I'm going to wait until after I do this, after I finish my this Diamond Art Club, before I you know, put everything in the bags and stuff, because I will totally and I don't want to go, you know, I want to do everything at once. So that's done. So yeah, I have that all kind of together and somewhat, you know, fixed. Um, Gosh, I'm looking at the camera and looking at the camera and I can see I'm really coming along on this. Oh my gosh. Wow. Uh, oh, DP-a-thon. That is also starting tomorrow, and I do have the schedule out, and I know Mrs. Coffee is going to put it out there too, so I'll put it out also because I know, you know, let's see. We have, what did I do with the schedule? I think did I take a picture? Do I have it? Yes, here it is. Okay, starting now, all these times are Eastern Standard. So starting the, you know, the Diamond Paint-a-thon tomorrow, or yeah, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. is Cindy and Ginger Ginger. Then, you know, Dearly Crafted. And then, wait a minute. Okay, let's start over. You're going to have, and I'm going to go ahead and just tell everybody the schedule. At 10 a.m. is Cindy and Ginger. Blah. Then is, she's from 10 until 12 p.m. Then you have Dearly Crafted from 12 until 2 p.m. Now, again, all these times are Eastern Standard. Then from 2 to 4 p.m. is Diamond Painting with Jennifer Roberts. Then Wolfpack from 4 to 6 p.m. And then Rachel Ray from 6 to 8 p.m. And then I'm live from 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. Of course, midnight is Crafting with Christy. Then 2 a.m. is Sherry's Crafting Niche. You know, and then of course you have Kaya Rose from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. Then from 1 p.m. until 3 p.m. is Caroline Withington. And then from 3 until 5 p.m. is Allie Crafts Pursuits. And then from and she's on from 5 to 7 p.m. I think. No. One, 5 p.m. Okay, sorry. From 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. is My Crazy Craft Addiction, which that's a new one. I've never heard of her, so I'm going to have to look her up. And then then after her is Bexley Creations. And I think that's the only one. There's slots still open, but those are the ones that I know of. So, yeah. Which I'm kind of excited about because, yeah. I just got to remember to make sure I set I guess I'm going to have to set a timer for myself or an alarm because I will go over knowing me. Because when I do my lives, I tend to go over just a little. So, we'll see. I'll just have to set my alarm on my phone for 5 minutes before so that, you know, I can get everybody to go over to the next one. And I think that's all the exciting stuff. I'm kind of hoping that, yeah. I think that's it, guys. I feel like there's something else I should tell you all. I had a list